Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Hearthstone ESBU tournament. This one is commons only. I am the casterer, and we have a couple people with us this evening. We have behind the scenes doing some admin. We have Prototype as often, and we have a special guest co-cast with us this evening. We have Shiki, and just before we get into any details about the tournament and introducing these people, we have another special video treat for you featuring a certain player from last tournament. So we hope you enjoy.
This is my comeback song and I'm gonna play it. Turn this game around and then I'll own your face. Own your face. You asking where did I come from? Thought you had this game under your thumb, but I've already got this game won. Now you're not having any fun, anticipating what's to come, cause you're gonna hit the concede button. You thought you had won this, but you'll see I've had this win secured.
Got a chair in the frickin' ring. Is this even legal?
This is my comeback song and I'm gonna play it. Turn this game around and then I'll own your face. Own your face. This is my comeback song and I'm gonna play it. Turn this game around and then I'll own your face. Own your face.
All right.
Okay. So we are here for the June 5th Commons Only ESBU tournament, and as I mentioned, we've got Shiki. He's doing our production and co-casting this evening. Say hello to the people, Shiki.
Hey guys, how's it going?
I don't think they can talk back, but we're on a 5-minute delay, if I understand correctly here.
You betcha.
And so in 5 minutes, hopefully at least, 2 people in the chat will say, hey, it's going pretty good. So we're going to be kicking off with some matches pretty soon here. So we won't really be able to interact too much with the chat, as we mentioned about that delay, but we're going to be shuffling the seeding the bracket right away. So that'll shuffle everything up. And then everybody is going to be able to, by the time you hear this, you'll be able to find your opponent on the bracket. So go ahead, find your opponent. Just a couple of housekeeping things for the evening here. Matches need to start within 10 minutes of both players being ready. So if you're done your match, you need to take a quick break. Please make it very, very quick. Don't keep people waiting all night. Otherwise, that will result in a forfeit for you. This is a commons only tournament. So if you have rare, epic, or legendary cards in your deck, get them out right now because that is a disqualifier. This is a double elimination tournament, so check out the bracket and see who your opponent is. If you do rack up a loss, you'll move down to the loser's bracket and play on until your second loss. Aside from that, we just want to do a quick shout out here for ESBU Gaming. You've all found us through esbu.net, so continue to check us out there. If you want updates on future tournaments, you can check me out at Twitter and the social medias, Facebook and Google Plus and all that fun business, and you'll get updates about these tournaments and other stuff. In the meantime, we're going to be getting ready to get into a match quite quickly here. So, Shiki, I don't know if we have anything ready yet, do we?
No, I haven't been given a matchup name yet. I'm just verifying that the stream is up because for some people they're saying it is down.
Now, is the stream down, or is it just that it hasn't started yet on the delay is what I'm...
Well, that's what it may have been. Like, I know I put it up and then took it down, so I'm just verifying that that's what's happening, so...
Hopefully that is the case.
Yeah.
So we should be ready in a couple of minutes here with the match.
Yeah. Oh, looks like the bracket's definitely live. I've got it up here now. Viewers can see it. We've got quite a few buys for a few people there. Some lucky people are going to get an automatic placement into round 2.
Beautiful.
Yeah, commons only, hey? So how have your last tournaments like this been?
Some of our last ones have gone really well. I'm just getting a quick notification that if we go to Loafster versus Slayerson, which we should both be able to load into, we should be able to get up and running with that match. But while we're just waiting for that one to kick off, some of these last, I mean, we always try and do a different format for every tournament that we do, and that it gives us some really unique opportunities to see some creative deck building, some creative plays, certainly. The last one that we did was a Highlander Commander format, if anybody was around for that one. It turned into a bit of a contest of which class has the greatest legendary. But what we often see here we've done, this is a bit of a fan favorite with commons only. Now, we've never done this one since Blackrock Mountain's been out. So there's a couple of clutch cards there that could make a bit of a difference. But with I don't know how much of a difference those are going to make overall, maybe a little bit here. But we're certainly going to get a chance to see some of the deck building opportunities and skills that people have, and the nice part about that is that it's a different change from the regular ladder and from the regular meta, so it's a nice kind of refreshing look at everything.
Awesome. Just as a reminder for players that may be listening to this, I know you're going to get it a few minutes late, but the second person will have to invite the casters to spectate. That way we can see both players' cards. What we'll be doing is spectating in alphabetical order. So the first game is Loafster versus Slayerson. We'll be main spectating Loafster, and Slayerson will be the second one, and he'll have to invite us to spectate. And
so anybody listening here, if you are, where is it? ESBU 1484 is the account to message. If you are messaging the ESBU cast accounts, you will get a message that says, please message ESBU. I'm typing this as I am saying it, obviously, with my delayed speech here. 1484.
okay, so we're actually in a game now. I'm just going to make sure that Slayerson knows to invite to spectate.
Okay.
We got Hunter versus Druid. Loafster on the Hunter and Slayerson on the Druid.
Okay, I'm getting in on this right away here. I just have to corral some Murlocs and elbow my way through the crowd first here.
Yeah. It's good. It looks like it's going to be a slow start for the Hunter anyways, so not a huge deal. And I need to switch.
Okay.
Whoa, there's a lot of people. Okay, so we can now see the other players' cards. Thanks for your patience, guys. Okay, so yeah, Mad Scientist gets played down. It looks to be, I guess you can't really say what it's going to be yet, but some kind of rush / mid-range Hunter. Are you in the game here with me?
I'm in the game. I'm getting spammed with, how does this stuff work? And
oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, I'm just totally getting spam messages here, but that's okay.
Yeah.
No worries. All right. I'm also trying to get my bearings because I am, of course, looking at the opponent's hand upside down. So this is going to be super cool for me to do this on my end.
Yeah.
It's full of unique, fun experiences here. But I do see cool, fun things like a Cycle Wrath drawing out an Innervate. That's always delightful.
And it looks like it pulled out a Freezing Trap with the death of that Mad Scientist.
A Freezing Trap not going to be bad, I'm expecting, at this stage of the game, getting into the, turn 4 mid-range here.
Yeah, I mean, unless he's going to, well, Swipe's not even that good this turn, so I'm not really sure what he's going to do. He can't quite get out the Druid of the Claw. He could innervate something out, but then he's still left with an extra mana.
He might want to do the Hungry Dragon right now. I think it's going to be either Hungry Dragon or an Innervate Druid.
Yeah, Innervate Druid's definitely the better play. The Hungry Dragon, you don't want to give the Hunter too many things on board when you're up against a Freezing Trap.
Absolutely. Well, and especially if he's doing that before he's got the bear on the table. now that he's at least got that taunt up, he's got a little bit of protection built in.
Exactly, yeah. The kill command here is pretty juicy. Still has the Spectral Spider, not Spectral, Haunted Creeper, which is a beast. The Spectral Spiders that it spawns are not a beast, but for now it is.
I'm just thinking here. I think well...
Oh, you definitely take the face damage there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
there we go. Yeah, we're going to see some heavy damage going right to the face. Excellent.
Oh, yeah. Hunters, they can definitely sacrifice those health
he's not
points.
Interested in control right now.
Definitely not. Once again in a kind of a rough position here, but the Hunter's hand's not really that great. Unleash the Hounds, obviously, is only going to spawn one little puppy. Timberwolf has only one beast in the board to buff. And Quickshot's really not that great unless your hand's empty, so... Yeah.
Shiki, I'm wondering, if you're in this position, would you drop Unleash on this turn, even though you're only going to get one minion out of it, of course, but knowing that there's a freezing trap coming up, would you drop the Unleash just to dump your hand so you can get a card draw from that Quickshot?
No. I don't think I would. Well, you don't have enough mana for it anyways, so...
You would end up having to wait till next turn, so
yeah.
It's a sort of forward planning thing that isn't really all that secure.
Yeah, no, Quickshot's good enough on its own in this point. The Druid's down to 11 health. I mean, up against this board in a freezing trap, what are you really going to do? Swipe's pretty effective here, but it's still going to mean 2 extra damage. I guess Hero Power up here is all you can really do.
Yeah. We're definitely going to see a fair bit of some of those, Face Hunter, Zoolock type decks. Ooh, that's not a helpful draw.
And he also actually forgot to attack that turn. Not that it would have been a big difference, but at least if he, if it was explosive, he could have procced it with nothing on board.
Yeah, that is true.
Piloted Shredder's a good pickup here, but, I mean, what are you really going to do?
Without a taunt, that's going to be... This game's not going to go a whole lot longer.
No, most certainly not. If he drops a second minion here, he'll be... I think it's actually lethal if he drops a second minion. 2, 3, 4... Yeah, that's lethal. He had to Hero Power there, because then he wouldn't have got that extra doggy, and he would have had 1 extra armor. But that's going to spell the end for Slayerson in the first game here.
Yep, that is the end of it.
Typical
GG
Hunter.
To Slayerson and Loafster here.
How do you even feel, okay playing a Hunter in this type of game?
They call it Cancer Hunter for a reason.
Yeah. Okay, so going to be looking to our next game here. And I guess, we could just jump into one. C33. Wait. Oh, that's round 2. So Loesch versus Daedrid. So we're going to be main observing Daedrid. And we'll message Loesch. Loesch? I can't pronounce it. Loesch.
Losh?
Loesch.
Something. There's words in it.
Excuse me. Okay, so let's get the starting hand here for Daedrid. And we'll wait for the invite from Loesch. Loesch.
Okay, so I'm looking at Losh's side here.
Okay.
And he has Clockwork Gnome, Harvest Golem, Mech Warper, Micro Machine for a Mech Mage deck.
Ooh, that's probably going to do fairly well up against this Rogue, especially with this type of starting hand. Backstab's not that bad, but yeah, like he's not going to be able to Deadly Poison until turn 3. Yeah, and that's what I was afraid of.
Now I'm getting notification that I might be a little on the quiet side on the stream. I'm not sure what we can do to check that out.
See if I can turn your mic up on Skype.
I could try and mess with it on my end, but I don't know if that's going to be very effective. Okay, so Loesch is going to drop down a Micro Machine and start building some momentum on that guy against a Rogue that could easily Deadly Poison it right now.
Yeah. I still actually haven't gotten my invite from Loesch. Losh.
Yeah, and I've just switched over. Yeah, I see what's going on here. I'm just switching over between players. That's not really helpful.
Yeah, the online tournaments, it's a little bit tougher when you don't have the people here. There's my invite. Perfect.
Okay.
Luckily, this isn't Hunter, or the game would already be over. Okay, so Force Tank and a couple Fireballs. Not the greatest hand. Take over here while I'm going to see if I can up the microphone a bit.
Okay, so I'm going to see if I can also get in on Losh's hand. But in the meantime, with that Earthen Ring Farseer down, we are looking at not very good options for Daedrid on his next turn. Let's just see here. There, we can get in on both players' hands. Ooh, an antique heal bot. Yeah, not the greatest of plays. An Earthen Ring Farseer with a dagger definitely fits the curve, and it's kind of looking that is exactly what Daedrid's thinking about here. Actually, that Earthen Ring Farseer, if he does drop that down, he's got the option to Shadow Step that at any point if he wants, if something starts to take a little damage, and that thing happens to still be alive.
Yeah, especially if he picks up the card that needs to be comboed. The Shadow Step is an easy way to combo something. Not that I really don't... I mean, Earthen Ring Farseer by itself is a pretty good combo card as well. What's your thoughts?
He's got the mana here for an Assassin's Blade Deadly Poison.
Yeah, it's hard not to do that in this situation, really. I mean, a 6 or 5 attack dagger, it's 20 damage to the face you can go, or 20 damage clearing minions.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage, and he can still, clear board.
Yeah, his only other option would have been to re-dagger, deadly, and then he could have Fan of Knives as well, but that really didn't fit.
I'm surprised he did it this way.
Well, I don't mind him not showing the deadly poison. The 1 mana is not going to kill a rogue in reality, and at least with the mage not seeing the deadly poison, he's not going to throw down, or he's not going to be hesitant to throw down, a 5 health minion like a Yeti or something.
This is very, very true.
Gang up. Ooh.
Oh, that could be some serious health regen if he wants it to.
Wait, that's a common card? Why was I thinking that was a rare card?
Oh, baby, that's a common. Everyone's got gang up.
That's
if you're a rogue. If you're not a rogue, then it sucks to be you.
Yeah, not that really, gang up on other commons isn't meant to be that powerful, but hey, it is what it is.
Well, if you use gang up on something like an antique heal bot and get yourself 24 health regen over the course of a game...
that's true.
There's some definite strong possibilities there.
Yeah, especially with Shadow Step,
Yeah.
Shadow Step.
I like that he did the Fire Blast to the face and not to the Earthen Ring Farseer, because I think that thing is just going to disappear right now anyways.
Yeah, you definitely should trade it into...
Kind of depends on what sort of face damage he's looking at here, but I'm thinking the Earthen Ring into it is a little better, because this gives him the opportunity to clean up and take less damage with his dagger afterwards. With the Assassin's Blade.
If it was any other class at the moment, I probably would have said take out the hit with your face first.
Gonna do it.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, sweet! Shuffle 24 health into your deck.
I mean, mage can only have so many fireballs, right? Give me another second here. Go ahead and...
Okay. All right. So assassinate. Oof. Well, that's a really good use for an assassinate. Like, I can't think of a better use in this entire tournament for an assassinate. That might actually be the most powerful creature in the entire format, now that I think about it.
Yeah. I actually, once again, did not know that was a common card.
That Force Take Max is one of my favorite arena cards. It really is. Ooh, this is some good card draw availability for Losh here. Okay, so some more cards coming into Losh's hand, but he's able to finish off his board. This game is moving quite slowly. I mean, that's not really super surprising for a commons only rogue. He's definitely playing a much more mid-range type deck in this scenario, but okay. Now we'll see some minions start hitting the table.
Yeah, and I think the rogue's already used all three, or sorry, both of his fan and Ives, correct?
Yes, he has actually. Ooh, Zombie Chow. Not what you want to be doing right now. Hold on. What are we looking at? 8. Oh, 12 damage. Do you get greed? I don't think you would want to drop your Eviscerate right now, but I think taking your Heal Bot and your Dagger to the face and then just sapping the mech is probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, it might have to be.
Oh, he's gonna... Okay. He really doesn't... He's worried about no TK right there. I'm kind of surprised he didn't use the sap on the piloted Shredder, though.
Yeah, I mean, what other big minions is he waiting for, really?
Although maybe he's just not that scared of the piloted Shredder. He is at 30 health after all. Well, that does it. Okay. We shall have to see what we end up getting into for our next match. In the meantime, though, so far, I'm really liking what I've seen in these decks. This has been some just cool... It's nice to see the cards that you don't very often see. We've already got ourselves a game of Heatwave versus Jitamonda.
That's... Oh, that was quick. C40.
So, oops. It looks like it's just starting.
I don't have Heatwave.
You can add him as Heatwave number 1590. So those guys are just about to get going, but yeah, I was just kind of saying that there's some. It's nice to see some of these different cards here and different opportunities. Different opportunities for stuff that you don't regularly get to see. Like Force Tank Max is not something that's very often going to happen in the ladder stuff. So I'm still getting a bunch of messages. So if anyone who is listening, if you are messaging an account called ESBU Cast, I'm afraid you are in the wrong place. You're looking for ESBU number 1484. Okay, so this game is just getting underway between Jitamonda and Heatwave. Okay, so we will get in on this, and then I'll get these guys to add us as spectators.
Most certainly. Jitamonda.
Okay. Hey, Shiki, you know what I love?
What's up?
I love technical difficulties while you're setting up a stream at the beginning of the night.
Oh, of
They're
course.
awesome.
Of
They're my
course.
favorite. Okay.
Alright, so I got both hands up now. Zombie Chow, Flame Cannon, Ogre, and he kept just the Zombie Chow. Good call. The Flame Cannon I wouldn't have mind keeping against a mage, because if it is a mech mage, you know, it can take out a mech warper really quickly.
I'm just working on getting into this game here. Sounds like my volume is a little better on the stream, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. It's really loud in my ears, but it's better for the stream. I'll just take one headphone
You don't need ears,
off.
whatever, man.
I got enough of them as it is.
You got spares.
You'd have to... No, you'd have to... I mean, you've seen me, you know.
Enough ears to go around.
Enough ears to go around, yeah. Nickname in high school is Dumbo. Love it.
No. Oh.
It was terrible.
what's worse than technical difficulties? Everything children do all the time because they're horrible people.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Okay, mage versus mage, back to 30 health. All right.
We've got mirror entities. So, ooh, this is the battle of secrets. Are all of the mages' secrets common?
No,
Ice block isn't.
there's actually only 3 that are. Mirror entity, duplicate, and ice barrier are the only 3 that are commons.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the rest are rares and epics. I guess that kind of goes without saying because, there's probably not too many legendary secrets.
Yeah.
I would like to see that. This is a legendary secret. It's so secret. It's the stuff of legends.
Did any classes have class specific cards like those? Those first 10 cards you get when you start or whatever, the basic cards. What are those called? Where they don't have a gem at all on them.
Yeah, just common. No, those are not.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, basic cards. They're actually called basic cards.
Basics, yeah. Okay, yeah. Was there any classes that had secrets that are just basic?
No, there are not. They are all commons.
Fair enough. What do you think about Ogre here?
I kind of... What... Is my game bugged, or is that a 0 casting cost 0/0 Ogre?
No, you're bugged. There's 2 Ogres side by side. They're both 6 mana.
Okay, I'm a little bugged. It's also a Warlock card on my screen, and there's a Warlock Flame Cannon for 0 casting cost, and it's a 0/0 creature. That's awesome. Anyways, I do like Boulder Fist Ogre in this case. He doesn't have the mana for Flame Strike yet. Either the Boulder Fist Ogre or the Sentient Shield Master, but I really like the Ogre better. It's just going to give a lot more room afterwards.
How about Ping Pass?
It's a thing. That is a thing that happens.
See, if he would have done the Ogre, and if he would have traded for it or fireballed it, with the duplicate up, he would have got 2 more. The Senjin's not a great option because it doesn't trade well with the Tink Master plus a ping. Yeah. So he just pings and passes. I mean, obvious Flame Strike, I guess, or... I don't know. Another ping pass?
Well, I like this with the Flame Cannon, actually.
And then just...
Either one of those targets is quite nice for it. And the Flame Strike, it's just going to leave whatever's left over from the piloted Shredder on the board, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Yeah.
See, at least this way, he can potentially Frostbolt something afterwards.
That's true. Oh, and he gets unlucky.
I'm having some delay issues on my end with this.
Who are you spectating, me or?
I'm spectating Heatwave.
Okay, yeah, me too. Ooh, he still goes with the Frostbolt onto the Tinkertown. Tinkertown's actually a really strong card for being a common too, hey?
That is. I mean, there's quite a few in these here. There really is. I'm just going to jump back into this game, see if I can't get my stream loaded back up in a much more working fashion.
I mean, I think you have to Flame Strike here. He's got 2 Tinkertowns on board.
Yeah. Ooh. At this point, looking at that board, yeah, you really have to.
So yeah, he threw down...
Hopefully the Zombie Chow can clean up whatever's left over.
Oh, no way. Millhouse? I thought legendaries weren't allowed. Foul, foul.
DQ.
Wow.
Oh,
that's
man,
impressive.
That's crazy.
So, yeah. And now he's got Mirror Entity up, so if he plays Ogre into this, which, I mean, he needs the big body on board, he needs to put up a threat, but he probably knows that's going to be Mirror Entity or Duplicate, so what would you do?
That's a... Cry?
It's a valid option.
Just be sad for a while?
I mean, the only thing is he could put out another Mad Scientist. I don't know how many secrets he thinks his opponent's running, but it's the smallest minion to test it with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's going to do.
Well, depending on how many secrets your opponent has in his deck, it's a valid option because he might not have any secrets left.
Especially if you're going to put out the Boulder Fist right after, because that
Yeah.
big of a minion on board, he's going to have to fireball it, I think. And he really didn't want to play any spells. Like, yeah.
I just still can't believe Millhouse was driving that Shredder. What a good card to get out of that thing.
Yeah, I never actually thought about it being that he's driving the Shredder. That's clever.
The Shredder crashes and Millhouse is just sitting there.
Yeah.
Also, possibly maybe not but one of the worst cards to get out of Sneeds.
Yeah, that's true. Sneak,
Of all the legendaries you can get.
I think even worse might be Nat Pagel.
Nat Pagel and Lore Walker Cho are definitely at the top of the list of terrible Sneeds pilots.
So he's in trouble here. Water Elementals. Oh, who was I watching? Was it Crip? And it's like, he's like, I don't know if he made like a Warlock or not a Warlock, but some kind of Wall Elemental or something. Or maybe it was a Moz. I don't remember. But it was really funny. And every time he would draw Water Elemental, he'd make that sound. And it was actually pretty funny.
Nice.
So, yeah. Another Zombie Chow Day.
Well, you might as well when your opponent's at 30 health, right?
No, that's true. I mean, the 3 mana you get left over, what are you going to ping? You don't really want to... Could put down another Mad Scientist, I guess.
Could put down another Zombie Chow.
Yeah. Well, no, I meant like if he does the Zombie Chow, he'll have 3 mana left. But
oh, okay.
Okay, I do like this. Taz Dingo is a good way to go. There's nothing on his board that trades efficiently with it. You know, unless he wants to trade away the Snow Chugger or the Mad Scientist plus the Spider Tank.
Well, Millhouse plus a ping would be my favorite in this case.
Yeah.
But even that, it's not the cleanest trade, and then Millhouse is going to die to a ping next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like maybe just a fireball to it, though.
I mean, your fireball's better spent on that ogre, no?
Oh, there was no secrets left. It,
No.
it could be better spent on that ogre, certainly. But yeah, there was no secrets left out of that mad scientist. I wonder if Jamonda realized that even, or if he was...
I'm sure he knew. He must have only running the 2 then, right? Or 3? 4.
You would think, most likely.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a draw. Oh, luck should have it. Hello. Oh, the BM hello.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
This
This is going to hurt a lot right now.
Yeah, and
3 mana, Mad Scientist, and might as well do some Whirling Blades on one of these guys.
Yeah, I actually don't mind the ping even just to get that extra damage to the dome if you instead of the Mad Scientist. I mean, he can't have that many more secrets.
I
in
would
his
not
deck.
have played a Zombie Chow there at all.
Well, the thing is, if he's got a Flame Strike, which
Exactly.
he should have, I mean, that would have been dirty.
It would have been justice.
Yeah. Oh, who'd have thought Mage versus Mage comes down to Flame Strike draws?
Oh, he's
Almost.
going for it.
Yeah, he's going. 3 damage, 2 next turn.
Holy smokes.
Unless he draws a Frostbolt or a Fireball, but I think he used up both Fireballs, didn't he?
I've only seen the one that I can think of. He's used both Frostbolts there, but
I mean,
but if you're Heatwave, he's calculating his lethal options right now.
well, he's calculating the what can I get away with. I mean, at this point, he's got to drop the Ogre because he needs to force lethal next turn. Zombie Chows, both Zombie Chows into the angry Annoyatron.
He could drop his opponent to 17 right now, or by 17 right now. If he polymorphs the Annoyatron that he just killed, if he had polymorphed it
Yeah.
and pinged to face, he could have dealt 17 damage. But this is a smarter, safer play.
It's going all in. I mean, there's really nothing that can kill off the Ogre and the Elemental, so that's
Well, that's the
pretty
thing.
much
Unless, and this is what it all comes down to, that card had to win Jetamonda the game, which it did not.
The Flame Strike BM hello.
BM hello for the win. So it looks like C55.
That was about a minute and a half ago. Let's see if it's still around. Wow, we're going far pretty quickly here.
Yeah, this is how these tournaments always go, is somebody kind of makes a dead sprint for the end of the winner's bracket, then we wait around for roughly an hour and a half to 2.5 hours for the loser's bracket to finish, and then they get to play their next game.
Does it actually go that long?
Well, it's sometimes the longest cast I've done was a 4.5 hour solo cast.
Oh, C50.
C50, okay. I'm
let's-
bad at looking through these. I need names.
So we're gonna
Come on,
go with
Frodo, we need names here.
Kaiklo.
Oh gosh, I could see why he didn't give us names. How do you even say these?
I know.
We're gonna call them 3 and Kike. No, I'm
You
not gonna
might
say
not
that.
wanna say that one.
You realize
come
that
on.
as it finished. That's yeah.
Dirty.
So, anyways, I'm just gonna sit in the corner for a little while now.
Let's just say it's K and X. So let's wait for them to start.
Jeez.
K is I know it's the start of the month and everyone's rankings were reset, but K is an epic 18 and his opponent is going to be an epic 12. So we've got an 18 versus 12. All right.
So these guys should be getting underway pretty soon. That mirror match was pretty cool, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, better than a Mirror Hunter.
I want to see a mirror
Always
hunter
be
happen
worse.
tonight.
It might.
Okay, here we go.
Gotta go all the way down. Oh yay, so let's get both people's accounts up in this. Hopefully we can get both sides of the cards.
What are you looking
Always the alphabetical, lowest alphabetical one. So K, and then I'll look at X on the other end, which I just got the invite so I can see his cards.
I'm looking at X, and he is looking at a Blessing of Wisdom, a Consecrate, and an Argent Protector.
Definitely should throw back all three. I mean, the Argent Protector's a good 2-drop, but not unless you've got another 1 or another 2-drop.
Yeah.
I mean, he mulliganed into really not much better.
He did opt to keep the Argent Protector in the end.
Yeah.
I could see that one going either way. It kind of depends on what you're planning on drawing into. I do this all the time. I was actually playing a game of Magic today, where sometimes you just kind of have to hope that you draw into land, kind of a thing. And I think Argent Protector is a similar kind of card where you have to, if you don't have the cards to use it effectively, you can quite easily draw into the cards that you want. So
No. Well,
it's a judgment call. I'm not saying he made the wrong one. I'm just not saying he made the right one.
it's the lesser of two evils. Forgot I can actually destroy things. That's my favorite thing to do in this game. I don't even like playing cards. I just like destroying things. Except this map gets really boring really quickly. I just keep
Well, you could
starting
double
fires.
rainbow, and you could start crying on stream.
I'd rather just be a pyromaniac and keep starting fires. Anyways, so yeah, trades with the leper gnome. Can't say I don't agree with that.
Is there plays happening? What's going on?
What? Yeah, eventually.
Are there plays happening? This is crazy business.
Seal of Light. Wastes 2 healing. Actually, yeah. Leaves him with an extra damage on board.
For what it's worth, I think I'd have thrown the Blessing of Wisdom onto that Haunted Creeper.
Absolutely.
You could use the card draw right now. He does not have a very good hand. And I mean, if you get 2 cards out of it, great.
Yeah, understatement of the year. Not a very good hand. That Stormwind Champion, though, that won me a lot of games.
Another card that you never see, but I absolutely love in Arena.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty awesome. Actually, I like the Stormwind Champion plus, what did he do? What didn't quite hit the mark? Oh, he
attacked first.
Classic. I've been there, done that. Yeah. Anyways, the spare parts with the Stormwind Champion. Like if you put out the Stormwind Champion and then use the switch, the one that switches the reversing switch, you'll end up getting an extra health and an extra damage because it takes your buffed stats, switches them, and then the Stormwind Champion rebuffs those. It's actually pretty neat.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Little quirks about this game is actually pretty cool. So why? Oh, I feel bad for this paladin.
No kidding.
I'm going to turn 1 Avenge and then up against a class where he just never trades with your minions. So poor guy.
You know, the Archer Protector, particularly against a Hunter.
Yeah.
Like, for a first turn keep.
That's why your Blessing of Wisdom play wouldn't have been a terrible idea, because then he's forced to trade a minion so that he kills off his card feed, So Nightblade, yeah, that's a good basic card. 4/4 for 5 mana and deals 3 damage to the enemy hero. Sounds like a Hunter card if I've ever heard of one.
You just need to give it charge too.
Yeah, charge. Yeah, charge plus kill all minions.
No, it doesn't need to kill all minions, just all faces. Have you ever seen that picture floating around online where it's it's a picture of just a photograph of a computer monitor, and the guy's playing Hearthstone and he's playing a face hunter, and the top half of the monitor is covered with cardboard, and there's just a cutout where the hero picture would be. As in, you don't need to see your opponent's board at all. You don't need to look at anything except for just where is the enemy hero portrait. It's just hilarious.
No, I've never seen it. I'll have to look at it sometime.
I'll send you that picture later.
So I mean, what do you really do here?
I'll post it on the ESBU site. It'll be good and last for everybody. You got to get rid of that Nightblade, but there's only so many ways to do it. Definitely Noble Sacrifice is going to have to come out at some point.
Yeah, right now. But I think his really only option is that cog in the bottom right-hand corner, and there's that button that just blows up your hero. I use that a lot.
He could use that in this case.
Yeah. Oh, he's lucky he traded off there, because that Unleash the Hounds would have ripped him a new one.
Mm-hmm. Well, next turn there is the Blessing of Kings. That's going to help.
2, 7.
Depends how much steam has this guy still got. Hold on.
Yeah, wait. Oh, wait.
So this will be a big difference right here.
I would have liked to see him throw the Leok into the hero. He must have known one of those had to have been Noble Sack. Because now...
Oh.
Not that it really matters. Oh, hey, that's actually not a great draw.
No. There we go.
Yeah, it's lethal. Somehow I didn't think it was.
My math was too slow for that.
Yeah, I was too worried about the secrets and how they would proc, actually. It's okay, I miss lethal in all my arena games. It's actually a requirement at my level.
They're secrets, they're none of your business. Just leave them alone.
Fair enough. Oh, crap.
So, C51 is what it's looking like here. Fraudulent and String Bean?
Wow, I was actually going to try to pronounce that.
Some of these names are just awesome.
Yeah.
I love joining people's streams and having them try to pronounce my name. So few people have any clue where I got my name from. It just makes me laugh.
Oh, I have no idea what that's like. I actually don't have String Bean on here.
I'm jumping into Fraudulent's game to see how far along he is.
They're only turn 2, so we can get in here real quick.
Perfect.
I just need to add String Bean. Mage versus Druid. Fraudulent on the Druid.
Okay. Friend requests sent.
Way ahead of you. Geez, increase your APM. I'm kidding. I'm not actually.
My APM is just, it's like 9.
Just straight 9.
It's single digits. Playing StarCraft 2 for me is just an absolutely laughable experience.
Oh, well, we should play sometime. I like winning. I don't usually get to win, so. Okay, Mage vs. Druid finally, excuse me, both players in here.
Are you watching both streams?
Yeah, actually that was
Okay.
That was some
I'm
good
not
one.
on to String Bean yet, but that's okay.
He's got Flame Strike, so don't worry. We're gonna wait a few turns, and then he's gonna win. Sorry,
That's the ultimate mage strat. Wait a few turns, win game.
Just before this stream, as an FYI, you know, as a precast, what I always do is I gargle with some salt water, and it's just some leftover salt. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I always just clear the throat with some salt water, and it makes me good and toasty and salty. Druid of the Claw, good draw here. Starfire's not that bad, but then you really don't want to trade off your piloted Shredder. And you don't have enough power or mana crystals to hero power and take that face damage. So what do you do? I mean, swipe, no. Swipe Claw. Oh, he's just gonna see what he gets. Hey, not bad.
Okay.
Claw here. What do you think? Claw and Druid of the Claw. That worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess, really not. I guess he could have done that anyways, so even if he didn't get that chicky poo.
I don't know that I would have done Druid of the Claw right now, and I definitely would not have done the Bear. I understand people wanting to, you know, defend themselves, etc., whatever, but it always surprises me a little bit when people throw down a taunt as opposed to a charge against an empty board.
Yeah, I guess maybe he was afraid of Frostbolt Ping instead of Fireball. Like, he had the Fireball in hand and he could have just wiped that out. And maybe that's what he was kind of baiting, because he's only left with 2 mana. Anyways, here's the Fireball. It got the 4 damage in.
Oh, snap.
Do you think he'll actually play the Ironbark? No, I knew it. No.
Okay, yeah.
Naturalize. Hey, that's a card. That's a card.
You're just excited to see cards that nobody plays. You're getting like me now. You're excited to see cards that nobody ever plays.
Actually, one of my favorite decks was the Mill Druid. I loved playing Naturalize and Cold Light Sears. Cold Light Oracle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a friend who played one of those for a while, and he did that to me all the time. It just drove me crazy. So then I started playing Zoo against him, and I just wrecked his face. It was hilarious.
So we've got another Mirror Entity up. Once again, stopping him from putting up the Ironbark. Naturalize is actually that's a really good target for Naturalize. The only other, you know...
You know what else it's a really good target for?
Silence.
Silence.
Yeah.
But I mean, if your opponent's got a Mirror Entity on board...
No, that's true. And now it's like a buffed up dude killer.
Oh, a SWIP.
Swift.
Okay.
No, it's swipe.
Oh, sorry, I read it wrong. I like this. He just clears it right off the board.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of damage, but hey, if he's got an Ironbark and Fen Creeper in hand, why not?
Yeah, man.
There's a naturalized target for you. Now, obviously, he didn't know that was in his hand, but Ironbark...
He easily dropped that Ironbark now, yeah.
Mark of the Wild as well.
Oh, he's gonna go with Fen Creeper.
Now, what do you think he would do that for?
Maybe he just wants to cycle the Wild Growth. I don't know. Maybe he, maybe Polymorph play around. I don't know.
Hero power. Is he gonna trade? No. Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Not a terrible play, because, you know, with the amount of spells that a mage could have. Polymorph.
There's the Polymorph.
Oh, see, if he would have dropped the Ironbark, if he would
Yeah,
have dropped
it
the
would be
iron
done.
bark.
It might still happen, but
I do like this though, putting out the force tank instead of fireballing the Fen Creeper.
yeah.
Although fire blasting the Fen Creeper seemed a little silly. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh boy. Oh. This is just ugly all around.
So, I'm not sure if Fraudulent knows, but there's other mechanics in the game besides taunt. We should maybe message him after this.
This is heresy. What are you talking about?
I've seen like 8 taunts out of him in a row.
Actually, you know what? You are right about that. There's silence.
Yeah, he did use those, and he used Swip.
Swip, yeah.
Swip's
Swip,
a good
silence,
one.
and taunt.
I
There
like
you go.
Swip.
Oh, this is just gross.
Yeah, force tank, ping, not too bad. Yeti. Yeti and
Force
duplicate.
tank ping Yeti? It sounds like a band.
Force tank, ping Yeti. Yeah. Yeah. Claw. Oh yeah, he's had a lot of those too. Not a lot, I
Well,
guess
it's
one other
like
one.
swipe.
Like swipe, yeah. Well, it's a different type of swipe. Hey, that like
You know,
almost rhymed.
both of them have like animals using their claws.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, time rewinder. What do you? No, oh, he can still do it. Okay. Whew. I was nervous for a minute there.
What were you, what?
What? What just happened? He did not use time rewinder on his Fen Creeper.
Yeah.
Maybe he's saving it for the Iron Bark Protector, but that Fen Creeper is going to die right now. And you don't know what's going to happen to the Iron Bark Protector.
Okay, wait, what?
Okay, here we go.
I was like, wait, no.
This
there
makes
you
a
go.
lot more sense.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, now he's got nothing to do with that time rewinder, and ooh, look at that antique heel bot. He's golden, he's glowing, the heart is swaying back and forth. It's so relaxing.
Antique Healbot reminds me of it was an enemy in Alduar in World of Warcraft. It was like the 4th boss that you fought up against. It was intense, but every time I see that, I think of that boss and the hell that we went through trying to take him down. Anyways, so time rewindered the Healbot, obviously, and
Yeah.
I
That's
still
only
think
gonna go so
he's
far, though.
SOL. Hey.
Oh yeah.
So wait, okay, so let me get this straight. He's had taunts, silences, heals, and swips.
Or swipe related clawings.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's
Swipe
type
and
of
swipe
swip.
related. Swipe and swipe related swippings.
It's like the opposite of a hunter. Hunter is like, oh, hey, face. Oh, look, a face. Hey, face. And then there's mage.
Yep.
Who's your favorite class?
Oh my gosh.
Like I said, hey, heals. You know. It's all-
This is just outstanding. My favorite class is definitely mage. No questions asked. I made a really cool spell mage deck that is not amazingly good, but it is so much fun to play, and it's so much fun to wreck people's day with.
Yeah.
I was playing a rogue earlier today. I know we should be talking about this game, but this game's over. But I was playing a rogue today. On turn 3, he was showing a total of 8 damage. He was playing a pirate rogue deck, so he kind of had this coming to begin with. But he had 5 health on board, and he killed off my last mirror image from turn 1. And I had a Kobold Geomancer on board, so on turn 3 I dropped a Flame Waker and coined out an Arcane Missile, which, you know, did 8 damage to him that turn, and it cleared his entire board.
That's
and still
awesome.
did 5 face damage to him with the attack from the Kobold Geomancer in addition. His turn 4, concede.
So wait, is Tree of Life a common card? No, it can't be.
No, that...
Aw.
I think it's actually an epic card.
Hey, look,
mean-
another taunt.
How is this still happening? Isn't this game over? I thought this game was over like 5 minutes ago.
No, not when you've got 14 taunts. Okay, so in reality, though, it is over. Flame Strike, Flame Cannon, Lethal. Or Polymorph, that works too. I didn't actually see that in his hand. Well played.
Oh
No.
dear.
Oh, he is doing some BM. He's gonna reversing switch his tank.
Kill him with a 4/7 tank.
So, quick question. When
Oh
you're
my
playing
goodness.
and you're losing, like you know you're about to lose, do you concede?
Um, if it's absolutely impossible for me to win, then it depends on if I'm playing on a computer or an annoyingly small tablet or phone where I can't actually get my fat fingers to click on the gear icon.
Fair enough.
Sometimes I can't just hit that stupid button, so I just end turn and just, hate life.
I always try to concede, and maybe it's BM, but like when someone's about to do lethal damage, I'm like, no, I'm not giving you that satisfaction. And then it's actually kind of funny because then when I'm in that same situation, I'm about to kill him with a fireball or something, and I see concede, I'm like, damn it, I didn't get to fireball him and kill him. Or you know what? Sometimes you have those quests where it's like do 90 or 100 damage to heroes.
Yeah, exactly.
I was up against a rogue at one point, and he had like 2 cards left, and he had 25 or 26 health, and I had like 6 cards and something on board. And he conceded. I'm like, no, I needed that 23 hit points. But ripping the hit points away, taking all the gold. Just waiting on the next match here, guys. We'll look at the bracket and see how far along we just might get.
Well, I think we're supposed to be going into C57 next, which is K, and I don't know if he's into his next match or not. I'm just checking that one out right now.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's waiting around for his next one. So.
Yeah, that was 2 minutes ago, and common games sometimes don't last that long. unless you put up 18 taunts. And 2 swips.
Exactly, yeah. So here's one that I've noticed is, you notice when you're playing that people they seem to try to do a reverse BM where they're going to lose. In all, sense, they should just concede, but instead they try to BM you and they like play every card they've got and trade into 2 minions and and then they just lose. You're just like, okay, that's cool. You gave it a fighting chance.
C49, we're gonna backstep.
No, it's on like turn 15.
Oh, okay.
I checked it out.
Well, while we're waiting, I'm just gonna do it.
All right then.
It's something for the crowd to see. Follow it. So we're gonna watch the winner of this into Jade into.
Well,
Yeah,
the winner's
that guy.
going to go into C57 to fight K.
Yeah, that guy. I'm not gonna worry about. Well, he's got 27 life, so you never know. I'll tell Jade to invite to spectate, please. Because you never know. I mean, it could be prep into sprint or something crazy. Okay, fireball, flame strike. Okay.
Hey, look, he's got spells. It's a mage with spells in a commons only match. I'm surprised by this.
Turns out fire's good.
We like fire. The caveman mage. That's actually the secret new hero portrait for mage. It's just a caveman. Me like fire. You've heard of the new hero portraits, yes?
Unfortunately.
I can tell you're a fan.
Oh, super duper.
Well, for people who already have 9 golden hero portraits, it gives them something else to do with their time instead of getting a job. Growing up is highly overrated.
Wait, do you think that's actually... Like, they're not going to be separate characters to click when you pick a deck, do you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, you don't think it'll just be, like, select which hero you want out of these 2 or whatever?
Oh, yeah, it'll be select which hero... I'm assuming it's going to be select which hero class you play and then select which portrait you use for this game.
Oh.
Because the mechanics are all identical.
So they won't have to get 500 more wins then, would they?
Oh, they totally will to get another golden hero portrait. This is a Blizzard game we're talking about. If it doesn't involve gratuitous amounts of grinding, I don't want any part of it.
That's wait, what? I think we're on different pages here.
Shh. Don't tell my wife.
Don't tell your wife that you like grinding? Wait, what? Heyo.
Oh, dear.
Swipe and a miss.
I'm sure she figured that one out already. Oh, wait, what? What's going on? Where am I?
Wait, she's in here? What? Okay. Sprint. Hey, I called it.
Ah,
like
there we go.
2 cards ago. Really, though? 12... I guess the Ancient Watcher's not silenced, so 12, 15, 16 damage. Oh.
Well, if you were looking at this board, you would certainly sprint as well. I think he definitely needs to gang up that Antique Heal bot. No, gang up the Ancient Watcher. That is the only play right now.
Or the water elementals.
I would assume it would be the water elemental that you would want to do it to.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, go face. It's really all you can do, Hunter. So, if he doesn't die here to... Nope, that's definitely not dead. What's he gonna do? Assassin's Blade Antique Heal bot? Because... Actually, right now I probably would have thrown 1 fireball. Oh! He really needs that gang up because they are literally almost out of cards. This game's been going for a while.
1 card left. Wow.
You know, if he gangs up this, the mage may not have enough damage. Whereas the rogue with the Assassin's Blade, he can Shadow Step. He can gang up, Shadow Step, and replay the heal bot. And be back. I mean,
what do you gang up on though?
You gang up your heal bot.
Yeah.
Well, I think if you've got an Assassin's Blade in hand, that's like, you know, at this point the rogue probably knows the mage has not played Fireball, and what mage doesn't play Fireball?
The ones that don't like winning.
Okay, so well, no. Anyways, I mean, you're probably putting your opponent on at least 2 more Fireballs in the deck.
Yeah.
Unless they were... No, they couldn't have been obtained from Archmage because it's commons only.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah.
Here's...
Gang up, Shadow Step, replay the heal bot.
Gosh.
Definitely your play. And I hope he doesn't play the Deadly
didn't
Poison.
he attack first?
He played it that turn.
Oh. No, it was glowing green.
Well, no, he played it...
No, he didn't play it this turn.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, you can look in the log.
Well.
He had an empty board.
Okay.
So, spell damage. Hey, that's actually a pretty good draw. No. Yeah. So, 5. That's 20 points of damage. Wait, 7, 8, 9, and 14. What's 9 and 14? Not enough. 23. 24 with ping. So he's technically not dead if he wants to Assassin's Blade Antique Heal bot. And I mean, I don't think you want to kill off the Water Elemental. You don't want to be frozen.
I think at this... Well, the Water Elemental's... silenced, so that's not a concern. But I think at this point for Jade, the favor is in Jade Forest if he can capitalize on that Flame Strike. I think he's going to need to see a couple of Antique Heal bots drop down and just keep going to face instead of trading, and then use that Flame Strike to kill off 2 or 3 Antique Heal bots at a time, and then that should be enough to finish his opponent off. Because most likely, I'm thinking Daedrit's going to want to trade his minions into other minions.
Yeah, unless he's got a Blade Flurry left.
Daedrit's got nothing but life, but I don't see how he's really going to deal enough damage to his opponent to win this game ever.
I don't know. I mean, the thing is that Ancient Watcher's a dead card. Like, I doubt there's any silences or taunts left in that 2 cards.
I'm guessing not.
And I think the only 3 cards left in the Rogues deck are like anti-heal bots.
The only 2 cards in the game that can bring that Ancient Watcher to life are the Spellbreaker and the Owls, because both Sunfury Protector and Defender Vargas are rares.
Sunfury's rare? Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Well then, Flame Strike.
No. I don't think so.
This is actually a good play.
Okay,
Recognizes,
here you go.
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
That's nice.
I don't know, I think the Rogue's dead unless he's got a Blade Flurry. Ouch. This is good, though. I mean, it's going to take him down to 22. He's going to get full life out of the healing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Flame Cannon.
Okay.
It's a good draw. Because now he doesn't have to sacrifice his Piloted Shredder.
Yeah.
But this game...
I think that Piloted Shredder is about to die, though.
No, I think you take out the Farseer. That's not a good draw.
Oh.
1 mana anti-Keel bot for your opponent.
Actually, if your opponent is down to fatigue and you kill all his minions off, Zombie Chow's a great card.
That's true. But Ping's a good card.
Yeah, actually, hold on.
Okay, so it'll
actually give your opponent 1 life
if
he pings it every turn. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Now, do you... I mean, he's got to know that it's like 2 fireballs and a flame strike. Is he going for it? Fireball, fireball?
I think it's, Flame Strike.
Yeah.
There's
I don't
no
know. I
rush
would have
on those fireballs.
Yeah, but at the same time, he could have taken the extra 2 damage. I mean, it wasn't going to kill off his Piloted Shredder, and it's not going to kill off a useless, Watcher. So I think he could have got another minion out of that Flame Strike if he just would have waited, whereas those fireballs would have been damage anyways.
This is true.
The 8th heal bot.
It's a tough call.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think you have to Zombie Chow, because then if he hits it with his Shredder, at least you can dagger kill it next turn. And if he doesn't hit it with his Shredder, you can dagger poison next turn.
So the real question here
is fatigue. What does he get out of...
He's just going to face.
Well, oh yeah, absolutely. No, 100%.
I wasn't sure if that Shredder was going to trade into something or not.
Oh, well, yeah, he doesn't...
Yeah. He's just going to face everything. Is this just going to turn into a face race?
No, it can't. Like, the heal bot will trade into that, yeah.
Yeah.
And then hopefully he gets something with 2 health. That's not what he wanted to see. But he needs to hit that with his dagger. He absolutely has to hit that with his face.
He's just done.
I'm sorry.
Well, no, because
if he hits it with his face, he's too low on health to win the game. There's no way he can win the game at that point. He'll be because he's down to 6, plus he's taking fatigue and a ping every turn.
But then he's doing 2 plus 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no. Well,
that Zombie Chow will eventually just die off to pings and end up giving his opponent more health anyways. Yeah, there was kind of nothing he could do about that one. Well, that was a long, drawn-out game that I'm glad we didn't just wait for it to be over.
Yeah, that would have been a while, hey? So we need to. I need to switch over to Jade real quick. That way, as soon as her game or its game launches. Oh no, it didn't. It wasn't quick enough. Oh, and for some reason, there you go. Okay, let's update that bracket now.
Yeah.
What do we got? What do we got?
Jade Forrest is preparing to battle a friend. The friend is Kay.
I only see hanging out in main
Oh.
menu.
I think preparing to battle a friend really secretly meant finishing a game that took 7.5 hours.
Yeah. So, a couple people that we've watched are going to be in the winner's bracket. Obviously, the Jade and the K. And that we watched that Mafilix once, didn't we? No? Mafilix?
I didn't think we had seen that one, did we?
No. Weston, no, Loafster. We watched Loafster, and he took out Loafster.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. We watched Loafster earlier play against...
Slayer.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first game.
Yeah. You, brap, you. Oh, I just saw an update on Twitter that the Trailer Park Boys are filming the 10th season. I can't wait.
10th season?
10th
oh my
season.
gosh.
Can you imagine?
Can't believe people have watched that game for 10, or watched that show for 10 seasons.
I love it.
Okay, here we are into the next game. And everybody from the US right now is going, what is Trailer Park Boys?
Oh, it's delightful. Hey, just waiting for Kay to offer the spectate up. Come on, come on, come on. We've watched Kay before. We've watched Jade. Was that the first game we watched of Jade's?
Yes, that was. Here we go.
Perfect.
I've got my invite. Do you have yours?
Are you... Yes. Two
Hey, look,
Glaive
a hunter.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Two Glaive Zukas.
We watched that hunter.
Yeah.
Oh, look, a face.
Hey, what did he do? Oh yeah, he went to face.
He went face.
I
Imagine
couldn't
if
remember for a minute there.
Imagine if the guy who went face ended up against that guy who just played taunts and heals and swips.
Oh man.
That would be an interesting game.
So
Said no
here's
one
a
ever.
question for you. A, do you always launch the rocket because it's awesome? B, although that launch pad's kind of lonely without the rocket sitting there. Face Hunter, Glaive Zuka versus Eaglehorn Bow. Go.
Glaive Zuka all the way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't like the Eaglehorn with potential secrets?
I think, I mean, the current iteration of Hunter doesn't play as many. There's not as many snake traps and explosives. Like, sometimes it's just the two freezing traps. So I don't think it's as beneficial. Whereas the Glaive Zuka gives you extra damage on your minion, which, yes, the extra damage on your bow could mean a potential 2 damage. But in a situation like this where your Leper Gnome might live 3-4 turns, I mean, maybe not against a mage where it can just be pinged, but it can end up doing an extra 4 to 5 damage. So, or, you know, even, I mean, hunters don't really think about this, but, you know, you could get a more beneficial trade.
What's a... Like
if...
I thought you couldn't trade in this game. Like, you give another guy a card and he gives you a card back? I didn't think you could do that.
Oh,
what are you talking about, trade?
You're such a troll. You are I thought you liked mages, not hunters.
I've experimented with Face Hunter a little bit. I built one just to see what all the fuss was about. I see what all the fuss is about.
So your two options here are obviously Animal Companion or Face, Gnome, and Re-Weapon.
I think you want an Animal Companion.
Yeah. Would you keep your bow charge?
No. the more damage you can do to face fast, the faster.
True. And really, Mage doesn't play a lot of 3 health or 3 mana minions that are going to be 2 health anyways. So, eh. And in this case, nothing. So this is like a spell damage mage, hey? Archmage, Ogre Magi. And if you look remember in the last game they had what was it? Not Pint-Sized Summoner, the other one that's 2/2 with spell damage.
Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Kobold.
Oh,
Nope.
Kobold Geomancers.
Kobold, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Those were there too.
Yeah. So yeah, this is actually a pretty interesting deck. This would be something that I would probably play.
Yeah, you can't use Soot Spewer because that one's a rare.
Oh, someone said there's someone playing a Dragon Priest.
Dragon Priest.
Dragon Priest.
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
Who is it?
I don't know. I'm not that into chat.
I gotta find this out because if we can get in on one of those games,
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
I'm actually really impressed with the chat here tonight. I'm not seeing a lot of kappas and spams.
Yeah, here's a nice opportunity when I should be talking about Hearthstone, but a nice opportunity to just give a quick shout out to the chat because we always have a really awesome chat. Like people generally are very respectful in our chat, and that is very appreciated. We don't get a whole lot of trolls. Troll him hard, despite the name, isn't that big of a troll. There was one guy who was just being a dinkus last time, but everybody kind of just ignored him, so he just went away and slunk into a corner.
Here he's complimenting or contemplating the end turn button. It is actually a very daunting button. You know, you got the 0 out of 5 mana crystals, you got 2 3/3 minions on board, but you just can't hit the... Oh, there it is. You know, he took the chance, risked it, and went for the end turn. I always forget. Actually, I'm pretty bad because I work from home now, so, you know, every time I play a game while I'm waiting or something, and then it's like, oh, customer, gotta run. Then it's like, oh, wait, I was in a game. Come back 3 turns later to another rope. Whoops. So, charge, face, silence. And
I think what we're seeing here is I just received a message from Jade. We'll have to see how this one plays out. I just received a message from Jade. I think Kai may have actually disconnected momentarily. That may have been what we were seeing with the rope, because he said something about wanting a rematch. We will let our admin sort that out.
I didn't see a turn missed, though, did I?
No, I didn't see anything missed either, so...
Anyways.
Plus, if I were him, I wouldn't ask for a rematch. I would just finish this guy off.
Well, I don't know if you can at this point. What are you going to do, freezing trap and bow? I guess you've got, wait. 2, 8, 7... No. He needs to get all his spell damage minions down. Sheep, eh? I guess the hunter probably doesn't have many other better targets for a polymorph.
Yeah.
You really can't take out this 4/7. You're going to silence it. And you're going to put down your freezing trap. Now, I mean, he needs the tempo from that freezing trap. Yeah. I guess it really wouldn't have done much because it would have just given him another heal bot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's 1 mana off lethal. Nope, never mind. He can't face now.
Wow.
Yeah, no, he's 1 mana off lethal. Never mind. Nothing can save him. Poor guy. Oh, wait.
That can.
No way.
Yep.
Oh, that's dirty.
You saw it.
I did, and then I wow. Because I was thinking he was also 1 mana off lethal if he didn't get frozen. So then I immediately took that 2 damage away, and forgot about lethal, and then I saw the animal companion. 33%, hey?
That's
Oh,
dirty.
that's dirty.
Well, and after drawing into the animal companion as well too,
Yeah.
he drew into the like just about the only card that could do it.
Yeah, that was turn, what, 8 or 9, so he would have had, like, 19 cards left in his deck still. 18
Oh,
cards.
man.
That's rough.
That's crazy.
And he already... No, that was his first animal companion, right? I think. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
No worries.
Well, let's follow this Kai on into the next match because he'll be going up against Cheesy next.
Who? Kai. Oh, are we getting into that one?
Well, I see no reason not to.
Yeah, because we can follow the
I know
losers
Proto's
after.
a little tied up with some
Sure.
admin stuff right now, so we might as well just get into that game since
Sure.
it's going to be starting up right away. So, well, since we expect it to be starting up right away. If Cheesy has been sitting around for a little while, he might just sort of be in between matches. But the only other thing going on in the winner's bracket right now is a game between Malefic's and Dulikin that it looks like one of them, it's going to wrap up very quickly here.
Just waiting to get into Cheesy still, I guess. They should be playing right away. I don't actually have him... Wait.
Do we have Cheesy on?
I don't have him even in there. I'll add
Better
him.
add him. Let's get on this.
Shizay. Preparing. Oh, and their game's about to start, so.
Perfect.
Hashtag winning. Got really dark in my room. I like have no background. I should, as soon as I start this, I'm gonna run and turn on a light.
Well, Malefic's just toppled Dulikin. Okay, so...
Good enough. I thought I clicked the button.
Here we go.
Sorry guys, just getting in here real quick. Just got the invite from a friend. And we can see their cards. 2 Hunter's Marks in your opening hand. Annoyatron.
Wow.
2 Hunter's Marks. This is against our Taunt Heal Swipper, isn't it? No. No,
this is a different druid.
But it looks like it's going to be an equally as defensive Taunt Heal Swipper.
Well, when you look at any of the sort of more basic druid cards, they are very, very slow playing cards.
No, I know. Yeah, Druid's it is a very slow class by nature. I mean, when
by nature.
When oh, I see what you did there. I mean, when Vanilla was out with no expansions, that was the only Druid decks that were played. Were very slow, Iron Bark heavy.
But they were powerful decks.
Yeah.
Like mid-range Druid was just dominating the ladder for a long time there.
Yeah, and you know what? These Hunter Marks are going to be so powerful against this. If it even gets to there.
Absolutely. Well, it will be curious to see how all these taunts affect the Hunter, like you said. So
with 2 Hunter's Marks,
just depends how many taunts there are.
Oh.
And if he lives long enough to get them down, that's the other thing. Like that Ironbite Protector might never see the light of day.
Well, at this rate with the Wild Growth in hand, it definitely will. I mean, the Hunter does not have enough damage in his hand. 5, 6, 7, 12. if he can get a beast. 12, 14 with a beast. Do you wild growth in order to Ironbark next turn?
I think Wild Growth Piloted Shredder is a good play.
Don't mind that. And it lets you Ironbark next turn, which sets you up. I mean,
Yeah.
normally all the Hunter has is like Kill Command, or Skill Command as it's being called lately. Ooh, there's another bypass taunt card.
Yeah, that Ironbark Protector is not going to make it very far with the Arcane Shot and the Hunter's Mark, of course. But Cheesy doesn't know that.
No. Ironbark. And do you innervate hero power just to have your extra armor? Oh my god.
What?
That, if this hits face.
No.
Oh, if this hits face. Come on, hit face. Or is it the start of your turn? Oh, it's at the start of your turn. My bad.
This is crazy. Oh. That's...
Not lethal.
Oh yeah, because he doesn't have any beasts on the board.
No, no beasts. And even if he did, it'd be one damage. Oh no.
With the steady shot, it
yeah,
would have
you're
been
right.
enough.
You're
but
right.
he wouldn't have had enough mana for all of that either. So.
Oh, it didn't hit face. Force tank here is, I think, your obvious choice, unless you want to Druid piloted hero power. But
I
that
think
just.
You know what? I like that play better.
I don't know.
Get a 5/2 minion on the board.
Yeah, but then Unleash almost ends up being lethal.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, that's not a beast.
No.
2 and 6, 8, 9,
6,
10. 1
10.
damage.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
And then a 50-50 chance for what gets healed.
But he could draw like an anti-heal
But that's
bot
it.
or something.
This is game anyways.
No. That's not a
Yep.
beast.
No, this is game Cheesy wins.
Why? Oh,
Well,
yeah,
he's
dur.
showing how
Oh, yeah.
much damage on table.
Okay, so you kill the...
You got to kill
Oh,
something
no.
off. But you really can't.
Well, you can kill the Senjin. You can Hunter's Mark. No, he sees it.
Yeah.
GG.
He could have dedicated everything he had to killing that Force Tank Max, and then had nothing left and just lost the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have allowed him to live one more turn, but...
So it turns out Face Hunter doesn't beat this interesting deck.
This is an interesting kind of Druid deck.
I'm just trying to think about how the curve went. And obviously I'm thinking about it too much. Are we just going to watch Chezzy's next game with Math Felix?
I like that plan. Because Maffelix is, I do believe, playing a Warlock in this one.
Oh. We haven't seen a Warlock yet.
No. And that will be... Well, I mean, I saw a Warlock Boulder Fist Ogre card, but that was a glitch.
Oh, true. Wait.
It also had 0 health and 0 damage.
That's a good card. It's you play it and it immediately disintegrates with no benefit.
So, with weird, goofy things like that, I have to say I really appreciate about Hearthstone how the rules just happen for you. Like, you play something, and then whatever the rules are, they just happen. You don't ever have to interpret them. For example, as I was playing this Magic game earlier today, I don't play a lot of Magic, so I'm not that up on the rules. I only play every once in a while. And my opponent had a card to summon 2 creatures back into my hand. And of course, he summoned tokens. There's no card to go back into my hand, so we came to the ruling between the two of us. And Twitch, I'm sure, will correct me on this if I'm wrong, but they put those 2 minions back into my hand, but since they were tokens and there was no card, they just died. And that's the ruling that we came to between the two of us. But I like in Hearthstone where you don't have to make rulings like that.
Yeah.
It just happens.
I remember my cousins played that at a Christmas or something once, and
And
they
fistfights broke out?
no, they were civil
Oh,
about it.
they're not
Surprisingly,
doing it right then.
they took discarded cards and turned them on their side, and that indicated a token or something. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
But I mean, it's a token card, so if it gets returned to your hand, there's no casting cost on it. Like you can't replay it. You know, there's no stats for that.
oh,
Like you know how like if you play like a Razorfen Hunter, it'll summon a boar. Well, if that boar gets sucked
one
back in
mana
your
boar.
hand, it'll get a 1 mana.
right,
Cost.
or it's similar like a paladin hero power.
Yeah,
like a dude.
exactly. But
Dudes.
there is no magic answer when you're playing. Well,
I
when
see
you're
what you
playing
did
Magic.
there. Magic.
I didn't even do it on purpose. That's the sad part.
Oh, there we go. We are booting
Okay.
Maphilix.
I must protect the wild.
Force Tank, Zombie Chow, Wild Growth Swipe. That's actually a couple good cards. Really? He didn't keep the zombie? Or he did? I don't know. But he ended up getting 2.
No, he's got the zombie chow still.
Yeah, it bugged out, I think.
Oh,
And I
2 zombie chows. Wow.
I can't spectate Maphilix's.
There we go.
It wouldn't let me spectate. Wild
Do
Growth
you
turn
have-
2. I don't have Maphilix's yet.
Okay, I have
There we
him
do.
up.
Never
There
mind.
we go.
Yep. Warlock. Awesome. Dark Bomb. Ooh, he's got dragons. Is Floating Watcher demon? Yes, not dragon. Obviously. It's not a dragon. What the hell am I talking about? It's a pretty good turn 4, hey? Wild Growth into nothing. I like Warlock.
Oh, here we go. Hungry Dragon.
Oh, can you imagine if that would have been a zombie chow?
I also like playing Warlock. It is a lot of fun. I tried making a Demon Lock deck when Naxxramas first came out. Didn't go so well for me.
I think the only thing that annoyed me about the Warlock, and like I always wanted to play Handlock, but it's one of the most expensive freaking decks there are.
Nothing's as bad as Control Warrior.
Oh, that's true.
Or as my friend Bujin calls it, pay to play warrior, or pay to win warrior.
Pay to win warrior. Craft to win.
Yeah, nothing but legendaries.
I think you obviously have to ogre here.
Yep.
I mean, obviously.
Obviously. It's like the card's just going to play itself if you don't play it.
Ooh,
Cool.
it's a good trade.
Yeah. That is a good one.
Hey, more taunts. Oh, that is
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he did the Floating Watcher on turn 6 and not 7.
where he could have tapped. 5-2 instead of a 2-5. What are your thoughts on that? I guess he played both
I think
dark
it's
bombs.
very aggressive.
He did, yeah. He played both dark bombs, so it's hard to get
fair
punished.
enough.
Especially when you can turn 8 Iron Bark.
He wants to do the punishing.
Oh, but if he Iron Barks, power overwhelming. Ew. Or would you just silence it?
I don't think I would do an Ironbark here.
No? Senjin?
You know what? I would Senjin and then innervate out a Boulderfist Ogre. Kind of like exactly what he just did. Just in the opposite order, but whatever.
But
Whatever.
would you have traded there though?
Um,
Like your
no.
Senjin trades
No, I
very
wouldn't
well.
have.
No.
This is starting to get a little ugly.
Wait, what did he just... Oh, really?
Oh!
I don't know if I like that.
I've never... You know what he did, right?
Well, he silenced off the power overwhelming.
I've never seen somebody do that before. I didn't even know
Yeah.
you could. Huh. Go figure. You learn something every day. Except for me, I don't learn things most days. But Alright, well now we're going to see what this Ironbark does. I like this a little better now, especially with no cards in hand against a table full of zoo.
Warlock's thinking, I wish I had my silence now.
Oh, this will help to clear it off, but that's still a lot to trade into just one card.
No, that's the end. There's no way he can recover.
Yeah, he's not going to have enough steam left.
Warlock in, Warlock out.
Wow.
Well, unless, I guess, well, I shouldn't say that, but I don't know. I don't know.
Looks like he's going... Oh, he's going for face.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting greed.
No. I don't think you can do anything else at this point. Oh. Wait.
Oh my gosh.
He's probably thinking maybe I shouldn't freeze him now.
What is with the legendary Shredder pilots tonight?
That's awesome. Ooze does not do a lot here, but he's going to go face. It's definitely better than taking out a 1/1 minion, I think, but... Oh. Oh, no.
Okay.
So he can... Oh. So he'll have to trade off his spiders now. But this one, fortunately...
Wow.
Oh, I hate
I think he got greed back that turn a while ago when he went face with the Boulder Fist instead of taking out the Dark Iron Dwarf.
Yeah,
I think that was a little too... That might have been a little too greedy.
Yeah, good point. Oh, that's a good card.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
That's sick. That's just mean. Oh my gosh. Another taunt. Unbelievable. Oh.
The game that never ends.
Yeah, the war of the top decks here.
Oh, jeez.
Well, you might as well drop that down. And you might as well attack into the...
Yeah,
into
you're not afraid to take the 1 damage.
What? Apparently he is.
That's okay, because now it's going to trade.
This is going to kill him.
Oh, what?
But he can't get rid of that taunt. If he loses the taunt, he dies.
Yeah, duh.
Immediately.
Holy. I would have lost that game right there. We've got tunnel vision here. See, actually, me, I probably would have tapped and lost.
This reminds me of a tweet I saw from Frodan earlier today. He's doing, I think it's an ESL Legendary series that they're queuing up for. And he said they're giving away free packs to everybody. Like, I'm doing challenger games, so come face me, and anybody who wins gets a free Hearthstone pack. Oh, cool. So in other words, they're giving away free Hearthstone packs.
Oh, snap. Okay, is Slick Willy versus Ish going on right now?
Well, let's just find out here.
See how far along that one is.
We'll dig into that, and we'll see if Proto has something for us. He says L30, 43 and 44 are the ones to look at.
Because this one's on turn 10. Warlock Mage. You want to see if you have a earlier one?
Well, he said L43 starting. Which one's
Fraudulent
that?
and Beer.
Fraudulent Beers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are preparing to battle a
Oh.
friend.
Sorry, Slick Willy, but I'm leaving you behind.
Yeah, beers just started.
Beers and fraudulent. So I've refined my process over the last 15 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
In my words to the secondary player, I'm no longer saying invite to spectate, please. I'm saying invite to spec, please. Efficiency.
Ooh.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Well, you are saying please like a typical good Canadian would, so you're not that efficient.
Please and sorry. Sorry, sir.
I'm sorry, but could you please invite me to spectate? There's your favorite card. There's 2 of them.
Wait, what?
Naturalize.
Oh,
Naturally, it's naturalize.
I just got the invite now, so
Okay, so Shiki,
thanks for spoiling
this is a tough call here, but do you naturalize the web spinner?
No.
What?
Why?
Come on.
Why wouldn't
Where's
you
your
just...
sense of adventure?
No, you hit it with your hero power.
Fine, if you really
Are you
want to
really
do it
that
way.
afraid of spiders? Be a man.
Be a man. Just
Be a
hit it in
man.
the face.
It's a pretty
Hit it
good
with your
card to
face.
get out of your web spinner.
Yeah.
Wrath for 3. My client is totally bugging out. My cursor's all wonky.
Ooh, Misha.
You haven't seen one of those yet.
I think we saw maybe one earlier, but sure haven't seen a lot of Misha. We've seen some clutch Huffer.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Dark Cultist, hey? I haven't seen one of those yet either.
Cult Master.
Or, sorry, yeah, not
Dark Cultist is the priest card, which also legal in this tournament format.
Oh, yeah.
But this is... Huh. Okay. See where he's going with this. Oh, that's a powerful Misha.
That's a card.
Yep.
So now, I mean, he could silence it. It would take it down to a 4-3 only, though.
Yeah.
Or do you just
think
naturalize
swiping it is better. Just do your... Yeah, swipe the Misha and then hero power the Cult Master. It sucks because he gets a card from the Misha, and you take 4 damage. Well, 3 damage from the Cult Master, but you gotta get rid of that thing.
Yeah.
And it leaves you in a pretty crummy position, but... You know, he's got his Healing Touch, he's got his Iron Bark, so... He's also got his Antique Heal Bot. Plenty of heals.
You know what? You could have... I think you could have made
Fraudulent!
him...
This is the nothing but taunts and heals and silence. Sorry.
Yeah. What you could have done was naturalize both minions and then swipe the Cult Master to make him draw 2, 4, 6 cards.
Oh, man.
He would have overdrawn. But at this point...
Yeah, but like burning 1 or 2 cards for all that, hardly worth it against a hunter where you can just drop everything on the table. Ugh.
Well, this will only leave him with a 1-1
I think
on
he's
the
just...
board.
I think he's just giving up on the cards here, though. Saying, you're going to get all the cards you want, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Not a good card when there's only 1 minion on the board.
No, I always find that annoying. Like, I've played a decent bit of Warrior as well, and trying to cleave... You can't cleave with 1 minion. It's like... But what if I want to? Why can't I? Who are you to tell me what to do?
Goes face instead of trading.
Well, of course.
Oh, right, it's a hunter. What am I thinking?
You say this like you're surprised.
Yeah. I don't have the mind of a hunter, unfortunately.
That is a tasty silence target, though.
Yep.
That taunted web spinner.
But 2,
It'll die.
5. No, that's it. 5. Yeah, he's got lethal. No. 6, 7, 8. No, he doesn't. He's 1 mana off lethal.
Yeah. Wait, he's got the coin.
No, he's 1 mana with the coin off lethal.
Really?
Yeah.
Leave Zuka for 2. Hunter's or Steady Shot for 2 more. Quick Shot for 3.
It's only
6
7.
mana. That's only 6 mana.
Yeah, but it's only 7 damage. No.
And then Kill Command.
He didn't have enough mana. Oh, wait.
No, Kill Command makes it 9.
But that's only 2 damage.
No, Kill Command's 3.
Oh. He didn't have a beast on board, though.
It's 3 without a beast. It's
yeah.
5 with.
Oh, I'm going to have to watch that.
I don't think it much matters.
No. But I'm still curious.
Well, I shouldn't call it yet. Although he's got the Spellbreaker. So he can just run right past that Fen Creeper. Spellbreaker, Unleash the Hounds should pretty much seal this one. And then he can coin out the Kill Command this turn, now that he's got a beast on table.
Yeah. 2, 4. But then he can't hero power. Oh, yeah, he can. No, he can't.
I'm just going to get you to take over the stream for just a sec here.
He's 1 mana off lethal again, isn't he? Yeah. 1 damage off lethal. So Iron Bark, he's only going to have 7 mana to push through. Huh. This I'm slow at math sometimes, but
this is really getting gruesome.
Yeah, he's 1 damage off lethal yet again. 3. Even if it hits the Iron Bark, he won't have enough damage to kill it off. Oh. It's actually pretty ideal. 2, 3, 4.
He's going to drop the heal bot now. Oh. This'll do.
He can kill it off, but it's still not enough damage.
Nicely.
Ooh,
Hunter trading.
Wow, at that point, I think.
What does the extra come to?
The extra damage. Oh my god.
He's making this poor Hunter bastard pay for his crimes.
What's he gonna draw? Claw, another 2 armored. He can get rid of one of those.
Wow. I would do the damage to face.
No, you need to save damage on your Druid of the Claw, I think. Because that's 4 damage to Druid of the Claw. Oh.
Skill.
Yeah.
Pure skill.
Yeah, drop. No. Okay, good.
He's got enough. Yeah.
It didn't look like
Get
it was
as many out as he can. There you go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No. 9.
This is game.
No, it's not yet.
Oh yeah, the armor. Jeez.
Even. Yeah, because that'd be 5, 6, 7. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Oh, jeez.
Right.
Stupid hunters. Any of you guys play hunters? You should be ashamed of yourself. Ashamed of yourself. Okay. We can actually watch Beers. Did he win? No, Fraud. Yeah, Beers won.
Beers won, yeah.
Okay, we'll just. Do you want to watch him go straight into Dark Windows?
That or Proto's telling us Isker L53 could be a good one.
53.
We could get back to Jade Forest.
Oh yeah, sure. Why not?
Let's do that.
Sure.
Switch it up a little bit here.
Oh yeah, and they're just starting, so that's perfect. Wow, these actually have gone very well for us in terms of
Yeah,
time-wise.
the preparation behind this, that's gone really well. So,
Well,
quick shout out, thank you to Proto for lining all these up for us.
we're also kind of lucky out that the games are falling so nicely.
Yeah, usually the first half hour, 45 of the stream is a little bit of a gong show of trying to find matches because everything's starting and stopping at different times. But once you get a little further towards this kind of point in the losers bracket, we're getting pretty far into this tournament too. Oh, you know what's going to hold this up?
What?
Fraudulent Beers. They're like
two druids.
They are like
Oh no,
3 or 4 rounds behind where the rest of the losers bracket is at. That's going to slow us up quite a bit. One little thread there, but that's all right. Ishkur
still
not quite ready.
Oh
well, go ahead.
No, chat is talking about that lethal.
Okay.
They're saying with coin hard lethal puzzle. Haunted, quick shot, kill command, and hero power. That would have been 2, 5, 6, 8. No, he didn't have 8 mana though.
Not Haunted though. Haunted wasn't the play. It was the
because he didn't have a beast on board.
Glaive Zuka.
Right, but he's saying that the extra damage from having a beast in your kill command is the same as because he needed to leverage
yeah, that's true. It would be.
No.
So the Haunted quick shot is 3, kill command is 5, so 8.
I'll have to go back and look at that after.
Haunted costs 2 mana. Quick shot costs 2 mana. Hero power costs 2 mana. Nope, it's 2. Kill command is 3. That's a total of 9 mana. He had the coin. He could have done it. He won anyways, and these guys are catching on to more mislethals.
Oh yeah, quick shot is 2 mana.
Okay, they had a misstart on this this match.
I see it now.
Okay, here we go. We're ready to rock. Oh, I love watching the Twitch chat 5 minutes behind when they're like, oh, he lost. No, he's winning. He's losing.
Yeah.
Ooh, a mirror match.
You asked for it. My magic will tear you apart.
So no big surprise here. This is a very common thing in our formats.
What?
But that we see a limited number of classes played. But like we haven't seen a single warrior, shaman.
That's it.
Priest. We haven't seen a priest.
But they said someone was playing a priest.
I want to see that dragon priest. Who was that? A dragon priest would be so cool.
Okay. Missed the mulligans, but just the way she goes. Ouch.
Mulliganing is overrated, man.
2 arcane intellects. Actually, you know what?
Oh,
that's
the
a card.
Sorcerer's Apprentice.
But then, it still makes your turn 3 kind of awkward.
It does, depending on what you draw into, but...
Well, you don't have a lot of 1-drop minions. I thought I disabled...
Draw into a mana worm. That'd be so delicious. Or a Frostbolt against Kobold Geomancer. Oh, man. Yes.
That's a card.
I mean, you want to Arcane first, just because you always draw the cards first, but this seems... The only choice here seems to be between Arcane Intellect and Mirror Entity.
Yeah, and I wouldn't mirror at this point. A 3-drop
No,
from a
not
mage
necessarily.
isn't that great.
Yeah.
It turns out that it would have been just a 3-4.
Well, he gets a Tazdingo now, and he could just drop that thing down next turn and protect... Well, sort of protect his Sorcerer's Apprentice. It is against a mage, after all. More Golden Tazdingos.
That's pretty impressive.
I don't know what you
choose-
have to do to get a golden Taztingo.
So wait, would you have Arcane Intellected there? Would you? Why would you not drop Taz Dingo? It's a pretty good card against Spider Tank.
Yeah, especially considering what you have on board.
Yeah, that.
I really
Yeah, I
would
think
have
he's rethinking that right now. He was just looking at this engine.
Mm-hmm. So he's got a Sorcerer's Apprentice of his own.
No, he's got 2.
Oh.
It works out. Oh man,
But
one's gonna die.
hold on.
What?
No, that's crappy.
Is he
I
gonna
was just
flame
trying to think
cannon?
if you can Arcane Explosion coin into a ping, but that
No,
would only
no.
kill one of them. So.
You're still trading with your tank.
Yeah.
Explosive sheep.
That's a play. That is... Well, no,
Well,
I would definitely Explosive Sheep here.
I don't know. It's more efficient than Taz Dingo or Shredder.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Has a lot of secrets. And Ethereal Arcanist. And... Okay, so... The 4/3 that drops a secret for free, its name is eluding me at the moment. Kirin Mage
Oh yes.
is a rare card.
Yeah, you can't play that.
But Ethereal Arcanist, I think that's a rare card.
What does that do? Oh,
3/3 and gives +2/+2 for every if you control a secret at end of turn.
right.
Yeah, that one's a rare card. So hard sometimes to get good synergy in these decks.
Mm-hmm.
Makes playing on a theme a little harder. Okay, this works.
I mean, I think I would have rather have played the Mad Scientist. It shows he's got Mirror Entity, he's got Ice Barrier, and he's got Duplicate. So it would have pulled another secret.
Yeah, that's true.
And the 1 damage for the ping onto the Ogre Magi.
I like where this is going, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
More golden Tazes.
Well, he can taunt a lot now. It's not a very effective card right now, though.
This guy's got so many cards.
I mean, I think I would drop it just because you're going to be taking a heck of a lot of face damage if you don't.
Mm-hmm. And, like, once again, like, it efficiently trades, I guess. See, this time...
Yeah.
Well... That spell
Gross.
damage doing its work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the trade from the water elemental instead of the... Oh, really?
Really? Yeah, I'm surprised by that, too.
I mean, if it was a weapon class, I kind of would have agreed with that. But since it's not... Salvage
Maybe
your
he's
minion.
worried that he's just going to beat him down with his staff.
Hey, look,
just gonna
another
wand him to
Taz
death.
Dingo. I think I've noticed there's a lot of taunts that are common.
Well, some of them are just more efficient than others, and this is one of the more... Like,
Yeah.
when it was in vanilla Hearthstone, this was one of the most efficient cards in the game.
Yeah,
This was
absolutely.
like a staple in almost every deck. I mean, you never saw a deck without Loot Hoarders, almost never, without Loot Hoarders, Harvest Golems, Novice Engineer when it was a 1/2, and Senjin Shieldmasters. And Chillwind Yetis. Chillwind Yeti with the 5 health. And the 4 attack, so priests can suck it.
I find it
Okay.
interesting when they made the mechanical Yeti. Like, they've made statements where they say they'll never make a card that's, like, the same as another, but slightly better. And you could almost make the argument that it is 100, like the mechanical Yeti is 100% better. I shouldn't say 100%, but it is better than the regular Yeti. Because, you know, like people will say, oh, well, the opponent gets a spare card too, or spare part too.